Welcome to another mega exciting 5-minute auto pairing. Right, let's try an Alekhine defense, and I've got some ideas with a light square strategy in mind, not just a dark square strategy, a light square strategy, because I've been stuffed sometimes in this opening. Let's be careful here. Come on. Try and plant this bishop first. Get this bishop out, or wait. Get it out. Knight c6. I think I want to reserve c5 just in case. I need some more bite for the center. So it's like a kind of French defense, kind of. I hope. With the bishop outside the pawn chain, with still some pressure on white's center. That's the theory. c4 threatens. I could draw an arrow to trap the bishop. So knight c6 and putting pressure on d4. c4 threatened to win the bishop. It looks to me dangerous actually for me, yeah. Alright, it's dangerous. It's fair enough. So pieces instead of pawns is a Nimzovich idea that you can have pieces influencing the center and replacing pawns actually in the center. But is there any downside here to white's playing knight c6? I mean, it doesn't seem as though I've got a bad position anyway. I think knight c6. He's taken away c3 for the knight. Not that that's great here. Now his strong point's probably like e5. My king safety seems okay. I'm wondering about f6 at some point. And the forcing moves to work out. It's not working here at all at the moment. But maybe in the future. No, it's hack attack time. Can I get away with h6? Am I getting in trouble? It's hack attack time. Oh boy. Alright, he's out to hack me to death. Oh, he can spin like king h8, knight c6, and hope and pray that my king is not getting stuffed. He's going to have strong points on d4 and e5 as a basis of his attack. I wondered knight f3, knight c4. This knight is a spectator piece at the moment. But after knight c4, I'm just trying to be annoying. That might be worth it. He could fragment some pawns with knight takes, take the queens off. Well, bishop h6 needs to be parried immediately. f6 again, knight e6 is not working right. Unless there's queen d7, actually is also threatening mate. If I just take on d4 and then take again, or just knight c4, this bishop's not great. So what if I just did that? If I just took on d4 and then knight c4 after? If he takes for the knight, that's one less attacking piece to my king. Okay, I wonder about, okay, let's have a quick look at this. C takes, he can just move here, and he wants to get the rook over like that. It's going to be dangerous. What do I need defensively here against, say, rook h3 to g3? I wonder. Something like f5 or bishop f5 if there's rook h3. Right, the check. Bishop e7. Let's do the check. Just gain a tempo for a moment. Because yeah, rook h3, bishop h3, bishop f5. Alright, let's imagine knight c4 could be useful. Alright, let's have a look at that position. Try and look at some forcing move sequences to see if there's any vulnerabilities here. Knight e5, f6, f5, f6. Here takes. I'm moving up the f file to his king now. That's more useful than before. Knight takes, rook takes, bishop takes. It's potentially on the king with queen takes h6. Alright, I think, yeah, he's thinking it's difficult because it's not easy as rook h3 because there's bishop f5, but what forcing move sequences can emphasize any vulnerabilities in white's position? I wonder. Knight takes b2, followed by knight d3. Coffee. Okay, let me see. Isn't just bishop f5? Okay. I don't want to open up the h file to know knight g6. I'd rather sack the exchange. Knight d2 to e4. Or just taking on b2. I mean, seeing what has he got? He's got rook h3 coming. Oh, he's shielding against bishop f5. Okay. Take this guy off and then queen g5. That looks interesting. Bishop c4, bishop f4. Yeah, for queen g5, just to get the queens off. It's a bit chicken, but might be prudent, as they say. I do wonder about f6 with his king on the f file, you'd think, but the thing is the h file with knight g6 is a concern, I think, is a concern. Maybe the engine's after the game will think f6, but I don't know, it looks scary, but he's using a lot of time actually here. I wonder why that's the case, not just play rook h3 immediately. I'm thinking takes and queen g5. Takes, then there's g4 after if the knight goes back g4. If he takes here, takes. If he takes there, check. Right, we'll take here. Alright, I thought this is good for me because of queen takes. d5 this positionally. Just the center. And he's left himself with just 10 seconds. There's also f6 here. Again, knight g6. Let's just go for the center. That doesn't look healthy given bishop e4. And take things off and take here. I know that's boring, but can't I just win the a2 pawn? Or the d4 pawn? He just forfeits on time. That's one of the slower IMs I've played recently. Just forfeited on time. Yeah, maybe I played reasonably well. I'm experimenting actually with something coffee wise. I've got a smaller cup of coffee, and so you get more water per coffee teaspoon, I think. Sorry, you get less water per coffee teaspoon, a higher density of caffeine. That's my theory. Check. I don't know if it's making me feel good, but I feel slightly alerter than usual. Rather than having a gigantic cup of coffee, I'm having it. This could be the top secret that you can't repeat to anyone. Don't ever repeat this. So if you want smaller cups of coffee to maximize coffee intensity, then you're more alert. So if you're more alert, you're seeing the nuances of the position more. I'm actually okay here. Maybe this is a good move, bishop e4. Queen b5 was mentioned. Taking. But on the other hand, bishop e4 is a good move as well. Yeah, I think black's fine. If rook d1, again, our f6 is good here now. There's no major concern, but there's also check. Taking, and probably taking on b2, right? Yeah. Okay. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.